What's up, guys? You already know what it is, man. My name is JB Demogo, and this is my podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so right now and hit the bell. Now, what are we here to talk about today? Let's get straight to the chase. We are here to talk about the usage of Patois, which is from Jamaica, which is a Jamaican dialect that we Africans mostly, especially Ghanaians, mostly use in our music. You see, back in the 90s, right? Before I left Ghana, we used to have this book that if you wanted to learn Patois, you could learn it. You could go through it and actually study it. And a lot of Ghanaians were doing that because we were so fascinated. We were so gravitated towards like Bob Marley, all these people, all these artists, Elephant Man, all these people coming from Jamaica, Yellow Man and all that. So the Ghanaian young aspiring artists wanted to actually learn how to use Patois in their music. We thought it was cool. That's just how we are as Ghanaians. We never love our own. We always want to learn something new, and the person that knows how to, speak Patois better, we uphill the person. We think that person is the coolest ever. So that is what we are here to talk about today. We are also here to talk about why Burna Boy changed his style from using more of Patois or sounding more Jamaican to the new Burna Boy that we know, more spiritual and sound more African. Why did he do that? So the first time I heard about Burna Boy was on Shatta song Hosanna when he came to Ghana. Burna Boy sounded more, Jamaican or like a dancehall artist. He was using more Patois lingua, you understand, or whatever they call it. Now, all of a sudden, Burna Boy changed his style. He changed the way of delivery. He wasn't using Patois anymore. He wasn't trying to sound Jamaican. He sounded more conscious and more spiritual. And for my own understanding of the entertainment industry or of the music industry, this is what I have been able to, gather. Now, Jamaican have made it across the globe. And what they use is Patois. That's their language. So anytime someone hears you speak Patois or sing on a dancehall song and use Patois, they think you are from the Caribbeans or like Jamaica. You are Jamaican. So I guess when Burna Boy came out and realized that if he wanted to stand out, if he wanted to be known, if he wanted to be, cut his own way or path, he will have to come up with something original. That is why I believe Burna Boy decided to stop using Patois or sounding more Jamaican. And guess what? After dropping that sound and that act, Burna Boy became unique. Burna Boy was now looked at as an African artist, which I believe has propelled him to where he is at the moment. Because guess what? If Burna Boy was using Patois and sounding Jamaican, he would be no different from Shaggy, from Sean Paul, from Movado, or from all the other people from Jamaica. So the moment he decided to drop that act and come back to the roots or sound more African, that is when he propelled to the top. Which I commend him for that. I commend him for that because we Africans, we seem to always adapt to everything as long as it's going to help us. But one thing we don't understand is that the moment we do that, then we lose ourselves. You may fool people. You may be able to get some record sales, but eventually people will realize that, oh, this guy is not authentic. Now, Burna Boy is rooted in authenticity. You understand? That is him. He feels comfortable doing it. Which I believe our artists from Ghana should learn from. Stonebwoy, Shatta, and all the rest of the artists in Ghana who are aspiring to be more, sound more Jamaican, using Patois in your music, trying to, portray this, Jamaican style of music, it is not going to help you. Because guess what? Jamaicans have already done it. They have already done it. So there's nothing new under the sun. What you need to do is, you can still do reggae, you can still do dancehall, but try and use your own language plus English, which is mostly spoken in our... We were colonized by the British, so we know that we speak English, right? Just like Burna Boy, he speaks English in his music, but he has a way of sounding which sounds more African. You understand? But for us to try and sound Jamaican or try to use Patois in our music, like what Stonebwoy and Shatta, what they do, I don't think it will really give us what we are searching for. Because the Jamaicans have been doing it for many, many years. So the moment they hear you, they think you are a Jamaican. They think you are a Jamaican, which I'm yet to see someone from Ghana who have been able to use dancehall to reach a level where we are all seeking to see our artists. It hasn't happened. It has not happened. I believe it is about time that we realize that, you know what? We don't need to sound Jamaican. We don't need to try and speak Patois. We can speak our own dialect, mix it up with English, which most of the people on this planet understand English, so they can easily understand and also listen to your music, like what Burna Boy is doing. Last, now everybody go chop breakfast. Everybody know when you say chop breakfast, somebody know what he's talking about, even if the person is not African. It is about time that we think about originality. We focus more on trying to, portray the African side of us more than trying to ride on the whole Jamaican style to get to the West. It is not going to help us. Sean Paul, all these people have already, captured that side. So it is not possible. We need to watch people like Burna Boy, Rayman. All these people are getting to that level because of originality. Because of originality. It is about time we need to forget trying to sound more Jamaican. It is not helping us. Right now, two of the biggest artists from Ghana, or three, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatta. The first two, which is Stonebwoy and Shatta, they both sound like Jamaican when they are doing music. And I think we need to just drop it and try to, speak more English and mix it up with our own local dialect and make sure you sound a way that people will see, okay, this guy is coming from Africa. This guy is coming from Ghana. This guy is coming from here. You understand? So Burna Boy didn't just drop the Jamaican act because he did it because he wanted to be unique. He wanted to be, for people to know that, yeah, he's coming from Africa. Yeah, this is a new wave. This is a new sound. If Burna Boy has stayed doing the Jamaican style, I'm telling you, he would have been where he wouldn't have gone anywhere. So please, with all the guys coming up, I don't know whether you're from Africa, you're from Ghana, you're from wherever you are from. Please, we don't need to sound Jamaican. We don't need to use Patois. You can do dancehall without using Patois. You can still speak English on a dancehall beat. You can still speak your local dialect on a dancehall beat. You can speak your own dialect on a reggae beat. So please, if we want to be seen differently, uniquely, then we need to try and stop mimicking or emulating Jamaicans. That's my message for today. My name is JB Dimogo, and this is my podcast. Have a wonderful day. Peace.